Tim, the world has gone nuts. The world, I have to say, the world has gone nuts. When I watched that junior hockey, I used to say all the time, when I remember in the old times when I'd watch international hockey, I'd say, boy, I wish those referees had refereed like the NHL.
Right.
And now I'm saying I wish the NHL would referee like the international referees. God, they call, when it's a penalty, they call a penalty.
Yeah, it was like a flashback to the 80s. Remember, because you and I were watching, Cindy and you and I and Dad were watching Canada and Germany. And oh, that's a penalty. Nope, they didn't go. Oh, that's a penalty. No, that's not a penalty. Oh, then you look, there would have been 10 penalties in the first 5.
And how about the linesman?
Yeah.
Linesman don't
And
throw.
the icing. And the icing.
And the icing. If you're near the puck, they don't call icing, and it keeps the flow going. By boom, by doom, by doom, and that's why it was exciting hockey. I really do. I really believe that the hockey was.
So Dad, of course, after 2 games they canceled. What do you think happened?
I think they jumped the gun. I think with 4 guys, there are many reasons why they jumped the gun, and I really do. I know. I listened to the head guy. He said, "What if we got into the playoffs?" And they said, but 4 guys.
Well, the thing is, I just don't know why I don't hear reporters asking the questions. Remember last year? It was if a player was sick or got COVID, he wasn't sick. They were all asymptomatic. If a player got tested and got COVID, then he sat out. But the teams played because remember Germany had like 12 guys one game.
Yeah.
And then this year it was if one player gets COVID and he doesn't test negative the next day, then you forfeit the game. So why did they change so dramatically? I mean, I think that would be the first question I would ask: who made the change and why? And
I don't know.
So the question is, are they going to do that in the Olympics?
I never thought of that one.
So it's U.S. versus Canada and the gold medal game, and an American comes down with COVID, and are they going to forfeit the game, forfeit the medal?
But don't you think it was more than just about COVID?
Oh, yeah.
Financials. I mean, let's face it. They have those tournaments, don't you think, to make money?
Well, they were down to half, packed the place. I mean, they were.
Sure, it's in Canada, and why not?
Yeah, and I really don't know. I can't say. All I know is I think they jumped the gun. I think they could have went on, and boy, that would,
I think what though. I bet you any money, in July they'll have the tournament.
Well, if they have a tournament, they might have the Stanley Cup in July too. And they're talking about they might have it. I don't know if they have it in July. Well, there might be trouble.
The thing that, again, you hear a lot of rumors on the internet and stuff that they've already talked that they might do they might do it, and if the Stanley Cup is on, they would do the games in the afternoon, and then the NHL would go at night.
I think there'd be just as much interest in Canada. Now let's lay the cards on the table. The only people or the only countries that think anything of junior hockey is Canada. Now that's why they have all the games along the border all the time, so Canadians can come down and fill the rinks. I mean, let's be honest. Junior hockey in the States is nothing. It really is. I hate to say it, but it is nothing.
So what'd you think of that? Berard got 4 goals.
I tell you, boy, he's got the touch. We'll have to wait and see. But 4 goals. That's pretty, and they were nice goals. There was no tip-ins or
no. And then the thing that I don't think a lot of people said was the notice is that he had a 2-on-1 kind of, and instead of shooting, he passed it. He wanted to pass it to his teammate.
Yeah, well.
And then we saw on the Germany game, Owen Powers, the guy that we saw along, got a hat trick as a defenseman.
I think he's just got to pick things up just a little bit. I think you can be calm and cool and collected and take your time a little in junior hockey, but it'd be a guy on him pretty fast. But he looks pretty good, boy.
Yeah.
I think he did the right thing going back to college and not go to Buffalo.